Hello everyone, as you can see we have another Star Wars The Black Series figure in front of us. In this case we have L3-37. If you're familiar with L3, it's because you probably saw Solo, a Star Wars story. I just recently rewatched it for the umpteenth time because my daughter and also my wife were rewatching all the movies, and we just finished with Solo. It was the last of all the movies. It's definitely not my favorite of them. Don't judge me on it. But it definitely could have been so much better. I don't think it was the actor's fault, but we won't get into the movies. But halfway through the movie, I realized I don't have many Solo Black Series figures, so I figured I'd go ahead and order a bunch, and I did. So we're going to be unboxing a few on the channel here, but the first one we're going to do is L3. So what we're going to do today is take a look at the outside of the box. Then we're going to go ahead and open it up, see what we get with L3. And then from there, what we'll do is take some pictures. And then to wrap everything up, we'll go ahead and see if I missed anything all the way through there. And just so that we talk about everything that's important about L3, at least that I've seen. And then anything that I like or I don't like, and we'll wrap things up from there. All right, so the outside of the box, we've got a big old 73 there. And then we have the Echo 2613. I do like the fact that it's number 73 for L3-37. I thought that was actually really clever on their part. Turning around to the back, we have L3-37, a self-made droid built from astromech and protocol parts. L3-37 is an enlightened navigator who cares deeply about droid rights. Yes, that is true. So let's go ahead and continue along, and we are back. Nothing else really to talk about with the figure. So let's go ahead and unbox L3-37. Go ahead and get out the trusty knife. And someone recently on the channel had recommended going from the bottom, so we'll go ahead and try that out and see what happens here. Put the blade aside. Here we go. Woo! And I'll go ahead and pick up L3 in just a moment. We'll go ahead and pick everything up, and I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, we were able to clean everything up. I was able to take a closer look at L3 as I was putting her up here. I'll say, paint job on this is spot on. I was really impressed with that as I took a closer look at it. In fact, let's go ahead and pick her up here. And then as you can see, we've got the wires. Hasbro did an amazing job with these wires. I mean, I was really impressed with what they did there. What I was not impressed with, however, are the feet, or lack thereof. Now, that being said, I will admit, I did not take a very close look at L3's feet in the movie, and I'm definitely going to be doing that now that I've actually got a version of her here. I mean, you have to get things perfect to get her to stand up if you start moving her around too much. But other than that, I mean, she looks amazing. The only downside, again, we've got the feet. We've got the fact that she doesn't come with any accessories, but Hasbro did a lot of work on the sculpt, especially with these wires. So let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation first, and then we'll go ahead and start putting her in some poses and take some pictures and whatnot and go from there. So the head ball joint goes all the way around, and that's from here at the top. We are almost able to go fully all the way around. Actually, I think we probably can. Yep, we can go all the way around at the top because we've got a ball joint up there as well. So, we've got a little bit of back and forth here. We can kind of tilt it just a little bit at the head. Shoulders, that's about as far as you're going to get. And then we've got a joint here just above the elbow, but you got to be careful because we've got these wires here, so you're gonna have to be really careful. It's not rubber, that's plastic. So we're able to get about that kind of bend. Maybe if you move the the wires around, you might be able to get a little bit more. But that's really it on that side. And then we've got the wrist. We're going to be able to do the full 360, and then we're going to be able to go back and forth with that. And this droid, she is not symmetrical, and that is on purpose. So you will notice that left and right will be different on the legs as well as on the arms as well. So, but we do have the full, on this arm, we're able to go the full 360, and we've got, can't go bend it too far because we've got this wire right here. So again, I think our limitation is really just going to be those wires. So we are able to go back and forth, and the wrist does go the full 360. Legs. So we are able to split the legs a little bit better, but that's about as far as that will go. And then the feet will go all the way together. We've got the legs. We'll go forward, and they'll go back. On this side, about the same. What's interesting, take a look. This leg, we've got this piece right here. On the other side, it's going to be slightly different. We don't have that little block right there. And then, yeah, so this leg, basically the same, front and back. Feet, though, they will go back and they will go forth. Just make sure you get those set up. They don't go left and right, so you just got to be careful. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to keep this guy up, or her up, I should say, on the shelf. I might have to use some modeling putty or something like that. Yeah. So on the back, pretty cool as well. And then, yeah. So that's L3. And then just make sure you see the top, the head there. There we go. And so that's L3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pictures, and I'll be right back. All right, so definitely got a closer look at L3 here. Yeah, once you start moving her around, be careful, because it is a pain in the neck to get these feet exactly where they need to be, so she'll be able to stand up on her own. One thing I didn't show when I was showing the articulation, which I should have done, at the torso here, she is able to spin all the way around, and we are able to get a little bit of up, down, and tilt left and right as well. So, I mean, articulation-wise, she's great. It's just those feet. I'm definitely going to have to take another look at her on the movie, see how those feet actually work or don't work. Definitely makes me understand a little bit better why she is not as nimble as some of the other droids as well. But as far as the paint job, the wires, and everything else, she is super cool. I hope you like the scene with the head off. I think I'm gonna definitely have to use that when I unbox Lando. So there we go. That's L3. I definitely like her. I'm a sucker for droids, so I was glad I picked her up. However, she's going to be a pain to stand up. So I don't know what position I'm going to be able to put her in, or what we're going to do to get her in position here. So anyways, if you have any questions about L3, I'd be happy to answer them for you. You can ask right down below there. If you have any questions about the channel, you can also ask there as well. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel. And if you are interested in Star Wars The Black Series figures, I definitely invite you to subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of things that are Star Wars The Black Series figures. Probably every other video that we do is going to be Star Wars The Black Series. Other than that, we do other things that a professional geek might find interesting, hence Star Wars. But we do other things as well, like home automation and things like that. I also want to say down in the bottom in the description, we do have some links to Amazon as well as now Entertainment Earth. They are affiliate links, so if you do buy through there, it does help the channel, so I invite you to do that as well. So all of that being said, I hope you liked the video. If you are interested in the channel, please subscribe. And with that, have a great day.